Both Ferraris made a great start off the line, with Charles Leclerc jumping George Russell into second, and the Ferraris set the pace for the next 20 laps, managing the gap behind them, making sure that other teams didn't have an alternate strategy. Meanwhile, Verstappen, who had started outside the top 10, was already making his way into 9th, having started on the hard tyre since Red Bull was having a really crappy weekend up until then. It was all going to plan until Logan Sargent fielded on lap 21, thus triggering the safety car, and of course resulting in a huge rush for the pit stop. Esteban Ocon's Alpine gave up on lap 43, with that useless engine giving up around 10-1, bringing out the virtual safety car. Now Mercedes were quick to react. Their drivers went into the pits as they had new set of mediums, double stacking them. Well, by double stacking means that both cars pitted at the same time. Well, not the same time, but you get the idea. 4 new sets of medium tires to hunt down Carlos Sainz for the next 17 laps. After that pit stop, George Russell and Lewis Hamilton were the fastest cars on track, and of course those were newer tires, setting faster sector lap times, catching up of course to Lando Norris, having passed Leclerc's Ferrari as if it was moving in the opposite direction. Anyway, back at the front, they just couldn't get away past Norris, who was in turn 0.8 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, who was judging that gap brilliantly, keeping his former teammate close enough to have DRS but not close enough to pass him, which in turn gave Lando Norris' McLaren enough pace to stay ahead of the Mercedes. George Russell, of course, try as he might, just couldn't, and eventually ended up in the wall at 10-10, and then of course spending the rest of the evening crying as if he was fighting for the lead. So Carlos Sainz, smooth operator, won a thrilling and exciting Singapore Grand Prix with Norris and Hamilton running off the podium. Leclerc in the second Ferrari, well, another victim of usual Ferrari madness was fourth, followed by Max Verstappen in the Red Bull in 5th, followed by Gasly, Piastri, Perez, and of course Lawson making his first points ever in Formula 1, brilliant drive for him for the rookie, and Magnussen's Haas for one scoring points in 10th. Albon finished 11th for Williams, followed by Joe, Hulkenberg, Logan Sargent, Alonso, who had a miserable afternoon in Aston Martin, and of course George Russell still crying in 16th and in the wall. A great win for Ferrari, a great win for Carlos Sainz, and of course a great and exciting race. See you next week at the Japanese Grand Prix, where we'll all know that Max is gonna win and Red Bull will be back, and of course the challenge will be who finishes second. Thanks for watching guys, thanks for tuning in. Please, if you don't mind, share your opinions in the comment sections, like and subscribe, and see you at the Japanese Grand Prix. Remember to start your engine.